So you're gonna have to mind my face and my arms and everything. So this past week I actually had sun poisoning. Fun. I don't know if you can tell. I mean, you can probably tell a little bit. Those are my arms right now. I went to a music festival with two of my friends, and music festivals are usually all-day things, and this was an all-day thing, and it was outdoors, and none of us had sunscreen, so for 12 hours we were baking in the sun, and again, I live in Florida, so I was basically dying. I looked pretty rough the first few days. I couldn't walk, I was sick, I was ridiculous, but I'm better now, but that is a legitimate excuse as to where I was last weekend. So, let's discuss this whole Ragan not being consistent with her videos. Let's do that and put this down so I don't look weird. Oh, I'm hot. Ugh. So, obviously, for the past almost 2.5 months, I haven't been really adamant about making my videos, and I think I finally discovered the reason as to why I haven't. If you have noticed, the last time I was really consistent with posting videos was around the time that I went to Playlist Live in Philadelphia, and I had a whole bunch of trips that I was going on, and after that it kind of just started going downhill. For a while, I thought that that was because, you know, I had posted so many videos at once. You know, Philadelphia and Playlist Live was like back to back, and there was a lot of videos at a time, and I thought that I had just gotten sick of it, and I'd, you know, jump back into the swing of things after a while. Well, Playlist Live was in February, it's May. Well, during this past weekend of me laying here on this very bed, not moving at all because, you know, dying of sun poisoning, I had a little bit of a realization. I was trying to figure out, you know, what could be the reason why I was being so crappy at my videos. Obviously, I'm aware of it, so it's not like I'm doing it on purpose. It's like I'm trying, but I just can't seem to motivate myself to do it. And then I started thinking of other people who've been on YouTube for a few years now and who have millions and millions of subscribers. And I was thinking, is that what it's like to have, you know, pressure on you? I only have 30 of you guys. So me getting stressed out about not posting a video for you guys, even though maybe only 10 of you watch them, kind of made me feel bad. I mean, here I am stressing over a few lump sum of people that I don't really know, aside from like a handful of you, when I don't post a video. But yet at the same time, if Dan is Not on Fire doesn't post a video on the following week, if he posts it 3 weeks later, he doesn't get hate. He gets, I don't know what it's called. I can only imagine the stress. Thinking of all this made me think back to the video that Crabsticks, Chris Kendall, posted in the beginning of 2013 called Quitting YouTube. I'm not really quitting YouTube. But it just made me think of his video where basically he had his own realization of his life is so tied into YouTube that he wants to separate himself from the YouTube website and his life. And he's not going to take people telling him what videos to post or when to post, because when he started YouTube, it was off of a hobby. Granted, I started mine off of a dare, but it most definitely did turn into a hobby, and I almost miss that hobby. So even though I'm not getting people telling me, you know, what videos to post and when to post them, it's the matter of I'm not going to stress myself out over it. I'll post a video when I want to, not every week, like I try to plan for myself. Especially how in the next few months, you know, I'm going to go back to school. I've mentioned a few times that I'm working on a book, and seeing as how I am going back to school and I work a full-time job, it's going to be stressful as that. So YouTube is no longer my #1 priority. And me having this little realization this past weekend, I instantly feel better. For the past 2 weeks, I can honestly say I've been just hard on myself with this not posting videos thing. And I have multiple occasions filmed videos, and I've edited them, but then I've gotten to the point where this isn't good enough. You know, this isn't good enough for this little tiny group that I have, which I enjoy having my little tiny... Hi, Mom! Anyway, what was I saying? I do very much enjoy my little tiny group of you who comment and like my videos, And now that I think about it, I wouldn't want to have the 3.7 million people watching my videos. That stresses me out. I mean, it stresses me out knowing that people I personally know watch my videos. That scares me. I want to know how Felix does it. I want to know how PewDiePie can do it. That's terrifying to me. I want to know how anyone who is famous from this, who's always walking on the red carpet and going to movie premieres or having a radio show or being in magazines, I want to know how they do it, because this stresses me out. I think it's just me stressing myself out. For the most part, it's like I plan and try hard to make my videos, and the ones that I enjoy the most are like the ones that I do with friends, or the ones that I do like Ragan talks, or like this. It's not necessarily a Ragan talks, it's me just kind of venting to you guys, and it feels good. But the other ones where I have to plan things out, that's where it went horribly wrong. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm doing my own thing, and I'm not going to let it get to me. I already feel better just sitting here talking to you guys. I'm going to keep this video short and sweet, and I don't know if I'll see you next week. See, I already was almost like, well, I'll see you next week. Like, it's a habit. I want to kick that. I want to get out of that. I'll be like, I'll see you next time. There you go. My name is Ragan, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Wham.